Hello and welcome to Curious Logic, where we explore the biggest questions with smart, simple answers. You wake up tomorrow, grab your phone, and nothing. No messages, no news, no connection. The internet has disappeared, not just for a minute, but for 30 days. What do you do in the first 10 minutes? It sounds like a digital detox, but this thought experiment quickly spirals into a global crisis. The systems we rely on for everything from groceries to electricity are suddenly hanging by a thread. What breaks first, and what happens next when the world's digital heartbeat just stops? Let's set the rules for this thought experiment. First, the internet vanishes completely. No Wi-Fi, no cellular data, no satellite connections. All the physical infrastructure, like cables and servers, is still there, but the protocols that allow them to talk to each other are gone. The digital ghost in the machine has vanished. Second, everything else works. Electricity grids are still operational, power plants are running, and your car still starts. This isn't a total apocalypse, just a very specific, very digital one. The question isn't just about losing social media. It's about what happens when the invisible nervous system of modern civilization is severed. To understand the impact, we need a quick bit of context. The internet isn't one single thing. It's a global network of networks. It started in the 1960s as a US military project called ARPANET, designed to be a decentralized communication system that could survive a major attack. Fast forward to today, and according to the International Telecommunication Union, over 5 billion people are online. But it's not just people. The Internet of Things connects everything from your smart thermostat to the sensors that manage a city's water supply. Our global economy, from the stock market to your local cafe's payment system, runs on this instantaneous data exchange. We've built a world that assumes constant connectivity. So, let's unplug it and see what happens. Now for the domino chain of consequences. Tier 1. The first 24 hours. The silence is the first thing you'll notice. No notifications, no emails, no streaming music. But the real problems start immediately. Point-of-sale systems at most stores fail. Credit and debit card transactions are impossible. Only cash works, and ATMs are offline because they can't connect to bank networks. Panic buying begins, but it's limited to whatever cash people have on hand. Global supply chains grind to a halt. A shipping container in the middle of the Pacific Ocean suddenly has no way to report its location or receive instructions. Hospitals face a crisis. Digital patient records are inaccessible. Modern diagnostic tools that rely on network access go dark. Communication breaks down. Without the internet, even phone calls become difficult. As much of our modern phone system, VoIP runs over internet protocols. It's chaos. Let's move to Tier 2. The first week. By now, the cash economy is in full swing, and it's brutal. Without access to digital bank accounts, people's wealth is reduced to the physical currency they possess. This triggers widespread unrest. Governments declare a state of emergency. The media landscape is shattered. TV and radio stations that rely on digital feeds for news and content go silent. Only those with old-school analog broadcast capabilities can get a message out, becoming the primary source of information. The ripple effects hit essential services. Power grids, which use the internet for load balancing and monitoring, become dangerously unstable. Rolling blackouts become the norm as operators struggle to manage the system manually. The world effectively shrinks. Without global communication, international trade and diplomacy are frozen. Each country, each city, becomes an island. Now, for the twist. You might think the biggest immediate collapse would be financial markets or communication. But the most surprising and catastrophic failure would be the global food supply. Modern agriculture is a high-tech marvel of logistics. It relies on GPS-4, precision farming, internet-connected sensors for irrigation, and complex software to manage the journey from farm to grocery store. Without the internet, this entire system seizes up. Farmers can't get real-time weather data. Distributors can't coordinate shipments. Grocery stores can't reorder stock. Within a week, store shelves would be empty in major cities, and there would be no efficient way to replenish them. The collapse isn't financial. It's agricultural. People wouldn't starve because of a lack of food. But because of the system, to get it from where it est grown to where it est eaten is broken. That is the truly terrifying, counterintuitive result. There's a newfound appreciation for old skills. Mechanics who can fix cars without diagnostic computers. Farmers using almanacs. Librarians who can find information in actual books. The globalized economy is a distant memory. Power has shifted away from tech companies and toward those who control physical resources, food, water, and energy. But that's a different scenario involving physical damage, not just the disappearance of the network itself. The biggest unknown is human reaction. Our thought experiment assumes a certain level of panic and system failure, but human ingenuity in a crisis is powerful. We might invent clever analog workarounds faster than we think. This is a thought experiment designed to reveal our dependencies, not predict a definite future. What's the big takeaway from this digital apocalypse? This thought experiment reveals that the internet is no longer just a tool we use. It has become the fundamental operating system for modern society. It's the invisible architecture supporting our economy, our food supply, and our social structures. Its absence wouldn't just be an inconvenience. It would force a hard reboot of civilization itself, exposing just how fragile our hyper-connected world truly is. So, if the internet disappeared for 30 days, the most shocking result, IS&T losing your social media at S, the near-instant collapse of the systems that keep us fed. What do you think collapses first, and why? If you enjoy What If episodes like this, subscribe to Curious Logic to feed your curiosity, and never stop questioning the world. Drop your next What If idea in the comments. Thanks for watching.